Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha Narayanam Gurum Vande Saranyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramanuvistam Purnam Radha Dasyam Pradayakam Rupanugacharya Varyam Rupa Manjari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Bandhavam Yugacharya Narayana Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Twise Namaha Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Ismirahasar Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Puru Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vrindai Tulasi Devi Ai Priyai Keshava Sacha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramu Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. First of all, I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradattama Shri Guru Pada Padma Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotara Sata Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudeva. And to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nitrila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtotara Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Vigyana Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And to my worshipable Shiksha Guru Om Vishnu Pada Ashtotara Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Vibhuda Bodhayana Goswami Maharaj, and to all Shirupano Gauriya Guru Varga, all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. So we continue with the commentary of Srila Jiva Goswami on the first verse of the Rasa Pancadhyayi. Previously, there was a description of the beautiful autumn night which inspires the heart of Krishna to perform Rasa Lila. What Krishna wanted was to fulfill the desire of the Braja Gopis, not his own desire. What was that desire? When the Gopis performed Katyayani Vrata, they were accepted by Krishna, but they were not yet ready and ripe for the proper understanding of that Rasa Lila. But when they came to the middle of their teenage, means Madhya Kaishor, then naturally they were manifesting that qualification for Rasa Lila. And one very special quality is that they begin to understand the language of Krishna's flute. So in this way, Krishna was inspired by all this proper moment. So in this way, Srila Jiva Goswami, he speaks about the logic of how much more or how much less. So it means that the love of the Braja Gopis, who is the abode of love, has to be in the proper time, not more, not less. So Krishna is seeing the Gopis, he is during the day, and when night comes, night is inspiring him to meet with them. So therefore, Kaishor age of Krishna means adolescent. This is the supremely glorious because only at this time Rasa can happen. Kaishor is from 10 to 15 years old. So both Krishna and Gopis, they must be within this age. And the Vishnu Purana also confirms this information. So the Harivamsha also mentioned about this. So Krishna is the best manager of time. He's called Kalavid. In this verse, the line Taratri Viksha refers to Kalavid. It's the same. Means he knows the proper time to perform every activity. When he sees the full moon and all the different ingredients and the situation around, then he knows it's the proper time to start this Rasa Lila. So Vrindavan became so beautiful with blossoming of Malika and other flowers of autumn season. Actually, the Malika flowers does not blossom in autumn, but yet it was there, present, blossomed at the same time. It's one very uncommon phenomenon. So it means something very extraordinary is happening in Vrindavan. But other flowers were also definitely there, not only Malika. But the verse only speaks about Malika. So Rasa Lila is the intrinsic form of love, Prema Swarupa. And this is emanating from Krishna's pleasure potency, Ladini Shakti. It means that Krishna's special desire for amorous delight is being here fulfilled with pure love by Srimati Radhika. This way, this Rasa Lila is not mundane lust. This is transcendental pure love. And this Rasa Pancadhyayi is the very vehicle to defeat mundane lust. Also, Srila Siddhara Swami in his purport, he confirms the same thing. So, Srila Shukadeva Goswami, he concluded his recitation of Rasa Lila with the verse, Vikriditam Brajavadu Viridam Cha. It means that the person who is faithfully hearing from his guru about this Rasa Lila, which is full of pure love, and after he also speaks this to other people, very soon they will attain pure love for Krishna. So, and after that, very quickly, his heart disease of material lust will be dispelled. In this way, Shukadeva Goswami clearly proclaims that Rasa Lila conquers the lust of the heart. So, also another important point is that during the Rasa Lila, Krishna has displayed the importance of Yogamaya. Because Yogamaya is part of his inconceivable energy, means Achinta Shakti, who can make the impossible possible. So, in this way, during the Rasa Lila, the impossible is made possible. Just like the sun rays are never separated from the sun itself, in the same way, Krishna cannot perform any pastime without the help of Yogamaya. Wherever Krishna is there, doing any pastime, should be there to support that Lila. Yoga means to unite. So, Yogamaya is the potency that unites Bhagavan and his devotees. So how Krishna will be united with his devotees? Through the pastimes. Now let us understand the meaning of Maya. In the dictionary Vishwakosha, Maya has two meanings. The first one is called Dambha, means deceit. And the second one is Kripa, mercy. So here in Krishna's pastimes, Maya is taken as mercy. Therefore the verse says, Yoga Mayam Upasrita. Krishna took shelter of his Yogamaya potency. So in the word Upasrita, the syllable Upa means to be very near. Because Krishna desired to engage in pastimes very close with the gopis. Also, the special meaning for the line Taratri Viksha means to see all those nights. It means that all those nights, they were in a full moon night, Purnima. Purnima is the queen of nights. So Krishna's enthusiasm will meet with the gopis' enthusiasm, which is growing according to the moon. Conform as the moon is growing day by day in light and power, also Krishna and the gopis' desires are also growing day by day. So this is the end of the purport of Srila Jiva Goswami Pad. Now we are going to read the Sarartha Darshini commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So at first he is offering his obeisances to Sri Radharaman, who is his Diksha Guru. Then to Krishna Charan means his Param Guru. Then to Sri Ganga Charan, his Parameshti Guru. Then he bowed down to Srila Narottam Das Thakur and to his Guru Sri Lokanatha Goswami. And also to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then after bowing again and again to his Guru Parampara and his Diksha Guru, he is offering pranam to Shri Krishna, the ocean of mercy. And he take complete shelter of Lokanatha Goswami and Shri Shukadeva Goswami. Shukadeva Goswami, who is as brilliant as the sun and who dissipates the darkness of this world with the light of knowledge. I offer myself and everything in my possession in the service of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. And I offer myself to the servitude of his beloved associates. So now I will describe the crown jewel of all Shri Krishna's pastimes, the Rasa Leela. So this is described in the 5 chapters of Srimad Bhagavatam, which are related to the Srimad Bhagavatam 5 life heirs. All victory to the Rasa Leela. Shri Lakshmi Devi, who resides in the Vaikuntha, was denied entrance to this pastime. Yet, Shri Krishna gave the Braja Gopis the good fortune to participate, even though they all reside in this earthly planet. So, this 29th chapter discusses the intense showering of the flute's poison-like sound on the gopis. The gopis are like the Chataka birds, who only drink the rainwater coming from the Swati Nakshatra constellation. It also describes how Krishna was speaking with them, with the gopis, and then also how he disappeared. On the dark moon night of Kartik, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he was on the age of 7. And he was speaking to Nanda Baba and other Gopas regarding the Karma Kanda of Vedas. And after that, he stopped them from performing the sacrifice to Indra. Then on the next day, Govardhan festival took place. That was the first day of the bright fortnight moon. Then on the following days, the Brajavasis, they celebrated Jamadvitya, the day when the sister, they are honored their brothers. So what he's saying here is that Govardhana Puja happened on the Pratipat. Pratipatan is the first tithi of the moon cycle. The next day was the Dvitya. Dvitya means second. Therefore, it is called Jamadvitya. This program, when the sisters honor their brothers with prasadam, this is the second day. Shukadeva Goswami did not mention about the second festival, but we should understand that it happened somehow. It's tradition. After Indra became very angry and he sent his rainstorm to destroy Braja. Then for 7 days, on the third day, Krishna lifted the Giriraj Govardhan to protect the Brajavasis. So from the 3rd plus 7 days, it goes up to 9. It means Navami Tithi. Then on the 10th day, means Dashami, the whole community of the Gopas, they start to talk about Krishna's power, how he could do such type of thing. And then the next day, Ekadashi, that was the Abhisheka of Krishna. And on the end of that very night, Varuna Deva, he kidnapped Nanda Baba, and then Krishna went to Varuna Loka to rescue him. And then on Purnima, Krishna gave the darshan of Brahma Loka to all the Gopas. In this way, the autumn season has ended. So the next year, on Janmashtami, he celebrated his 8th birthday. And then, after that, on the full moon night of the month of Ashwin, he accomplished this Rasa Leela festival. Shukadeva Goswami, he mentioned the verse. He starts the verse, Bhagavan Mapi, and then he ends Ratum Manas Chakre. This is a very sweet description. The word Api suggests that Bhagavan is full of 6 opulences. And he is self-satisfied because he is complete in all kinds of pleasures. He does not depend on anyone else for his happiness. And the place for this pastimes was the beautiful and enchanting Vrindavan. The time was the autumn full moon night. And the participants were the young Brajagopis who are the shelter of prema flowing to Krishna. This is the meaning. So this verse explains that when Krishna saw the beauty of autumn nights, that became a stimulus for him. And he remembered what he promised to the gopis. So in this way, Krishna wanted to relish with all his senses the charm of the millions and millions of gopis there. Krishna wanted to relish with all his senses the beautiful voice of the gopis, their beautiful forms, their youthfulness, their fragrance, their sweetness, their cleverness, and their expertise in dancing, singing, and playing musical instruments. So Krishna himself is subjugated by the love of the Braja Gopis. So he wanted that they should actually relish with their ears and other senses his sweet voice and all his other attributes. In this way, Krishna was inspired by his Yogamaya potency. Yogamaya means Satya Sankalpa Shakti, means the potency that makes all Krishna's desire possible. She can make the impossible possible. And she condensed millions of nights in 12-hour night only for Rasa Lila. Why? Because the verse says, Ta Ratri Viksha. Ta means plural, means all those nights, as if there were many nights, but actually it was only one night. So many nights condensed in one night only. Also, there is another verse in the Bhagavatam, 10:33-38, which says, Brahma Ratra Pavrite, means after one night of Brahma have passed. In this way, it looks like a long time, but actually it has passed within 12 hours only. We can say like from 6 to 6, from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Then Sharadut Fulla Malika, the jasmine flowers were blossoming out of season. It was not time for the jasmine flowers. So, and the wind was carrying the very fragrance of the lotus also. Also, there was one special flower called Kunda, which were prepared like a garland for Krishna. So, it's revealing the beauty of Vrindavan at that time. It means that Kunda flowers were also out of season, blossoming out of season. And the lotus were blossoming at night, but they're supposed to blossom in the day. In this way, all the ingredients for Ras were simultaneously manifesting in Vrindavan. So Krishna's beautiful form can turn even the mind of the Cupid, and he's ready to satisfy the desires of the gopis. So Bhagavan is self-satisfied, he is Atmaram. All his desires are fulfilled automatically. But despite of that, he showed the desire to play with the charming Braja Gopis. Why? Because the love of his devotees can put him under their control. Krishna is beyond the material realm, but he descends here to perform human-like pastimes. He manifests his transcendental lila, which is resembling like human activity, to increase the bliss of his devotees. He showed a desire to enjoy romantic affairs with the gopis. So when he met with the gopis, he fulfilled not only their desires, but also his inner desires. In this way, the phrase Ratum Manas Chakre has the meaning that he is enjoying these activities. So Krishna, he possesses such wonderful qualities that he attracts even the sages who are the personification of complete bliss and naturally self-satisfied. But anyway, the Braja Gopis, they attracted Krishna's mind in such a way that he desired to perform these pastimes with them. So the Vishnu Purana explains that Rasa Lila took place in the very beginning of Krishna's Kaishora age. Also the Harivamsha says the same thing. The great authority, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, he wrote that Krishna was doing these pastimes in the Kunja when he was in the Kaishora age. So to perform this Rasa Lila, he manifested a special potency that makes the impossible possible. This way, this is the end of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's purport of the first verse. So we are going to stop here and then continue next time with the verse number 2. Kalpatar Vishkripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo